Welcome back to Red Devils TV. Talking with Tino, and what were your thoughts on today's game?
Um, well, today it's just about the 3 points for me. That's the most important thing. Overall, the game, I'd say I would have expected a better performance. It wasn't a bad performance, better than last season for me, but it's hard to, not be better than last season after what we went through.
Yeah.
But you see, defensively, I think we're quite solid. I was impressed with us defensively, but offensively, I'm a bit worried for this season with just the lack of threat in the attacking third. Really, like you don't really feel like we're really dangerous on the attack sometimes. So I feel like we've got more to improve in attack.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Definitely like that killer instinct or poacher's instinct that you said. What are your thoughts on Marcus Rashford? Because he didn't really look like he was confident going in front of goal, and he passed a few times. He had a few missed poor chances. What were your thoughts on Marcus Rashford? Do you think he can turn his form around, or do you think that it's the beginning of the doom?
If I'm being honest, this is who Marcus Rashford is. We keep on hoping, maybe the redemption season, but let's be honest, we're talking about a 27-year-old. Not talking about
On Halloween.
Yeah, we're not talking about a 20-year-old, 19-year-old where you say give him time. This is supposed to be Marcus Rashford in his prime. If he's not gonna give it us this season, you get sold. For me, it's as simple as that. For me, being the number 10 for Manchester United, you're supposed to be like our star player, our main man. How come every time he's getting the ball, I don't even feel like something's going to happen? That's a problem. You're at number 10, and when I'm watching you, I don't feel like anything's going to happen. You're not confident beating players anymore. Yeah, for me, Rashford could be a problem this season again, but manager's favourite is probably going to be in the team.
Yeah. Do you think Ten Hag will ever drop Marcus Rashford and start someone like Garnacho and Ahmad over him, or do you think Rashford's solid and sealed his way as that left wing starter?
You see, it just depends. Really, for me, it's a difficult one because Garnacho, he does like Garnacho, so that could be a possibility. But let's say if it was Jadon Sancho, obviously he wasn't even in the squad today. I think Jadon Sancho would have no chance.
Sorry, why do you think Jadon Sancho wasn't in the squad tonight?
I think he's gone. For me, it's as simple as that. I think he's gone. I think we need to sell him to probably get in a Garte, or if it's not a Garte, another midfielder. And let's be honest, for me personally, we heard that Sancho and Ten Hag squashed the beef, which I do believe, but to a certain extent. I think it was more of the club forced them to probably just say, yo, let's just move on. But just because they've moved on doesn't mean that Ten Hag now likes Jadon Sancho as a footballer. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's the end of Jadon Sancho for me, which is a bit unfortunate because if I'm being honest with you, he's a better winger than Rashford. Maybe a lot of people might disagree with that. For me, he's a better winger than Rashford. But yeah.
Because I wouldn't intend to sort of agree with you, because you could say that Rashford, well, it was all-out attack and he was brilliant in front of goal, but he really lacks the overall being an overall winger, where you get wingers like Ahmad, Garnacho, Sancho, who are a bit more of a full package now.
Because if you actually look at it, look at the 30-goal season from Rashford. There was quite a few poor performances at time, but it will be a thing of, okay, you have the poor performance, but you score a goal, and then we'll almost be like, okay, but at least you scored. If you're not going to have a good 90-minute performance and then you don't contribute GA-wise, there's a big problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, Jadon Sancho, over a 90-minute game, will have a lot more impact on the game. But the thing is with people, they don't. If a player's not direct, they'll be like, oh, we don't like the player. But it's not necessarily you need direct wingers all the time, because look at Rashford. He'll run into no man's land and then lose the ball.
Yeah.
And then what's that really done for us?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. But let's start talking a bit more positive. Obviously, Joshua Zirkzee gets his debut goal. What are your thoughts on his quick performance?
If I'm being honest, before he actually scored, I was like, he's a bit quiet, not really in the game. I wouldn't say bad performance, but I didn't really feel his presence in the game. But I'm happy he got the goal, because I feel like we need like a Zirkzee in this team. Do you know what I mean? Because this Mount Bruno thing, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I'd rather have more of a vocal point up front. I know Zirkzee's quite tall, like 6'4".
Yeah.
There was times, I think first half, we're putting balls into the box and I'm there like, who are you crossing to? Like, who are we really crossing to, really? But if you've got a vocal point there, now the crosses can make more sense. And I know he's not really that type of player. He can drop into the 10, help link up. So I think he's going to be a very good addition to Manchester United.
Yeah, I completely agree. Obviously, 100% goal scoring record in Manchester United games as well. So, but obviously, let's screenshot it. United at the top of the league. Would you say that the title charge is on, or do you think it's going to just get a lot worse from here?
Yo, I would like to do the shameless. We're top of the league, but then I might get clipped up, and then, you know what I mean. For me, if I'm being honest, expectation-wise, we should be title challenging. This is the manager's third year. We should be challenging. Do I believe we're going to challenge? No, because I don't believe this manager's good enough. But in terms of expectation, third year, this needs to be a title challenging year. No Manchester United manager should be in the third year, and we're talking about top 4.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Really and truly, so I want this to be a title challenging year. Thankfully, got the 3 points.
Yeah.
You know, it's always nice to start off with 3 points. You don't want to be coming out of Old Trafford 1 point, 0 points, the mood's just down. So at least everyone's feeling good. 3 points. We go again next weekend.
Yeah, completely agree, mate. Thank you for speaking with me. See you soon, bro. Take care.